Hey, philosophy guys, it's Doran. How are you on this fine Wednesday, March 25th, the Feast of the Annunciation of Our Lady, right? 9 months from today is Christmas Day, and hence today is the time when we celebrate the Annunciation, when the angel Gabriel announced to Our Lady, or asked Our Lady to be the Theotokos, the Mother of God, the new Ark of the Covenant. Okay, hopefully I'm trying to come up with a little video on that for everybody, all the classes for tomorrow. Something short, under 5 minutes, like I did for the Feast of St. Joseph tomorrow. Well, today, because today's Wednesday, according to your watching of this video. So I've got a confession to make. In the construction of our textbook, I made a few mistakes. So here it is. Right? The one mistake I made is I did not include in it I didn't include all of the questions from all the articles from question 1 and question 2 of the Summa. And I can't say I entirely intended to do so, because I was thinking, oh, well, we'll just get a little smattering of this, a little smattering of that. And I had a really long, good conversation with a former colleague who's infinitely smarter than I am, but half of you guys are probably smarter than I am. But anyway, he was talking about how he was teaching something similar in his class and thought that really if you're going to go right into the existence of God, which we were talking about in yesterday's video, and I intended that to be as kind of an introduction to this method of writing and stuff, but he exposed my ignorance in that, and I had a couple of questions that lead up to that. That's in your text. There's one article, but I kind of skipped the others, and then I go forward into question 5, and then article 2 of question 3. You know, it's different stuff, and so I do want to redo some things, and I want to retool a little bit here. And I'm going to find a way. I'm just going to make PDFs like I did before. And as if you remember, if you went through the video, these things are not long at all, right? They're not long at all. They are kind of difficult, but I do want to start with question 1, article 1, and then question 1, article 2, question 1, article 3. I forgot how many articles there are in question 1, but there's more than 4 and less than 12. Because as he made in his statement to me, as he said in his statement to me, it's going to be a lot easier. That's where the language of philosophy really is. So with that, I just want to explain to you a couple of things that we're going to be doing going forward with regard to these articles. Now, these are some of the ones that are in your text, which you can freely look at. Okay, but I'll just take one. So here's article 2. Question 1, whether goodness is prior in idea to being. And again, it starts out with a list of objections, as you can see, all the way up to here, as we talked about. These are the great arguments against what he's going to say. Then a quotation from authority, in this case Aristotle, his answer to the question, and then any specific reply he wants to give to the objections. All right? Now, I think it's always helpful to start by reading the question, reading his answer, and on the contrary, then going back, reading objection 1 and the reply, objection 2 and the reply. This is actually relatively long. You got a quarter of a page, half a page. Well, of course, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Quarter of a page, 3/4 to 2/3 of a page, and then up to here. So really 2 pages of reading. So it's not hugely intensive, but it is going to be hard for you to get used to how things are said. So I'm going to send you some PDFs of at least the first question and all of the articles with the first question. And I'll be assigning a couple of articles for you to read of those PDFs. And then, I mean, ideally, what I want to be able to do is just ask you a question and discuss these things. But until we can go to like a Zoom kind of meeting, but it would be helpful in the day where we can have, you know, during our philosophy time allotted, which is like 11:05 to 11:30, during our Zoom meetings, we could actually have that conversation. And I think that would be really, really beneficial to us and to you. So that's what's coming up. Nothing in the short term in terms of homework for tonight. I hope you have a good evening and or a good day. And actually today is Wednesday, so I should have those PDFs uploaded by today for you to start taking a look at. So take a look at those tonight. Sorry, take a look at least the first question, very short, and talk to you guys in the next one.